getting close, guys. Everything is going to be coming together this week. The exhaust will be here in the next 2 days. The clutch kit and 3-plate mod is being installed tomorrow. Changing the oil, putting on a new front tire, and installing Ivan's ECU. Now this winter's been pretty productive. I haven't been able to get a single ride in since about November, but we're less than a week away and I'm ready. It's been a very long winter, but doing these modifications has kept me in touch with the bike. Now for a lot of us, modifying our bikes and putting our own touches on them are almost as fun as riding. And it doesn't matter whether you're on a $20,000 Harley or a $2,000 Warrior like mine, you want to make it your own. Whether it's looks or performance, a lot of times we spend more money on the actual modifications than we pay for the bike. Always spending more to add that couple extra horsepower or gain those 5 extra mph. Now some are simple to do while others require you to tear down the whole motor. Some you can do yourself for a few dollars, yet many will cost almost as much as the bike. Now today we're going to be doing Ivan's ECU Flash, and it's one of the easiest and best mods for the price that you can do for the Warrior. It runs around $350 and can be installed in minutes. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what it does and how to install it. Hey guys, what's up? Bryan here. Thanks for tuning in today. Now I want to start this video off by thanking you guys for the ideas that you've been suggesting for the giveaway. I've had a lot of really good stuff that I'd never even thought about. I love the idea of the tank bag with my logo on it, but so far it looks like a lot of you guys are leaning towards the left side cleanup kit. Now this would include AIS block-off plates, a small kit to relocate your fuel pressure regulator, and also new fuel lines and a new Vibrant Performance quick release. There's still time to vote, so if you haven't yet, comment down below something that you think would be a good item for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Now today's video we're actually going to be talking about and doing Ivan's ECU upgrade. This is one of the best bang for your buck mods for the Warrior, and it does a ton of stuff. Now let's get it pulled off first and show you guys its location and how to do that. And the rest of the video is going to actually be spent talking about what it does and showing you guys some charts. So let's get out there and pull that ECU really fast. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this ECU pulled. Now like I said earlier, this is actually one of the quickest and easiest mods that we're ever going to do to the bike, but it's also one of the best. So all we're going to have to do is go ahead and just take off our seat real quick and get access underneath of it. Now if you've never worked with an ECU, on this bike it's actually very easy to get to. Once you pop the seat off, it's actually right here on top. I've got my fuel tuner velcroed to it, so we'll go ahead and take that off real quick. And it's just this black box. So all we're gonna do is go ahead and pop it off real quick. And that's good to go, guys. We're gonna go ahead and box this up, and I'm gonna show you there's actually a specific way you're supposed to box this and mail it out and everything like that. So I'm gonna show you that really quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Now once you've got your ECU off, he wants you to go ahead and actually bubble wrap it up before you send it off. So we're gonna go ahead and get this wrapped up in some bubble wrap really quick, and you're gonna make sure that you fill out your form and also send that with it. And he's got the actual address to where you're gonna send it up here. Now when you do this, you're gonna wanna make sure that you put $500 worth of insurance on it as well. So we'll go ahead and get this all finished up, boxed out, sent off, and then we'll see you guys in a few days. Now the turnaround time on this is supposed to be very fast. He usually receives it and has it sent back out the same day, so most of the time you're not even looking at a full week. First, I wanna go ahead and take a little bit of time to look at a few charts from the website and show you what you might be able to expect in gains. Now these first ones are going to compare the stock ECU to one that has had Ivan's tune put on it. These dyno tests were both done with Vance & Hines 2-in-1 exhausts and speed start intakes, and they're both using 89 octane pump fuel and were done in 5th gear. Now the first chart shows us the possible gains in torque and horsepower. Now these results won't be exact in every bike, and it's going to depend a lot on different factors, including air intake and other modifications. Now we can see in the bottom portion, the ECU with Ivan's tune actually has about a 3 horsepower gain. It starts out pretty even, but you can see that by the time that we hit about 2300 RPMs, Ivan's ECU starts to pull away. Now in the top portion, we can see the torque that these bikes are known for. Same as with the horsepower. Torque is pretty even in the very beginning, and even trades places with the stock ECU a couple times. But by the time you hit about 1800 RPMs, Ivan's tune just pulls away and ends with about an extra 3.2 foot-pounds of torque over the stock ECU. Taking a look at another chart, you can actually see that this results in about another 15 mph in gains on your top speed. Like I said, results on anything are going to vary, but you can expect to see and feel a noticeable difference between the stock ECU and one that has had Ivan's Flash on it. Basically, the Flash does 7 major things to the ECU to help out. Now the first thing it's going to do is fix all the inherent fueling problems inside the ECU. For most setups, a tuner won't even be required, as this even fixes problems that an external tuner can't. Second, it's going to disable fuel cut. It gets rid of poor throttle transition from a closed throttle. It also gets rid of the popping on deceleration that these Warriors are known for. This all results in a very smooth application of the throttle from a closed position. Third, it recurves the ignition timing. It'll give more response and less vibration when cruising or under moderate acceleration. Also, it gets rid of the high RPM timing retard, which allows the engine to make power for longer, and it sets timing for max power and drivability through full RPM range in all throttle positions. Fourth, it actually raises the rev limiter in all gears to 5850. Fifth, anything that compromises performance or drivability is eliminated. Sixth, it reduces running temperatures, and last, it reduces the heavy braking that these bikes have on deceleration, which gives you more relaxed gear changes and throttle modulations at higher speeds. He also gives free upgrades when and if they make any improvements in the future, and if for some reason you don't like the tune, they will return it back to stock at no charge. Plus, they're very good about getting with you on any questions that you might have. They do also sell tuners, exhaust systems, and they even have an intake kit that's very affordable and uses the stock air box, but allows for more air than the stock filters. Now, he has a few charts on the website that also show his kit in comparison to pod filters like we use in the big air kits and the stock filters. And for the price, it looks like his runs pretty well between the pod filters and the stock box. So if you're not ready to commit to the price of a big air kit, this may be an alternative to look into. Now, when you're ready to send off your ECU, you'll have to print off a paper that lets them know what upgrades you have to your bike and other viable information for them to use. And I believe that they actually use that to send you a map for your fuel tuner if you have one equipped. Now, he also does include instructions for you to set your TPS, but usually it isn't necessary unless you install the ECU and get bad gas mileage. Now, reinstalling is just the reverse of taking it off, guys. Just plug it back up and you're good to go. Guys, as always, I really appreciate you tuning in today. I hope this video was able to show you exactly what Ivan's tune will do to the ECU and show you guys why it's a great mod to do to your bike. With all the things that it does, it's definitely well worth the money spent. I'm going to be starting that clutch conversion and 3-plate mod tomorrow, so watch for that video to be out next week. Also, I should be able to get a ride in this week, so I'll be posting a small video of the first ride with all the winter mods on it, so watch for that as well. And be sure to like and share this video. And if you're not subscribed yet, scroll down and hit that button and the bell next to it also. Now, if you haven't voted yet on the giveaway, comment on what you guys would like to win. Other than that, we'll see you next time.